Hi, my name is Sean Best from Tallahassee, Florida. This lesson is for week 3 of the Introduction to Music Production class at Coursera.org. For this assignment, I'll give a practical example of how to use automation within a piece of music. This is an original recording which I did from scratch. I used the TuneTrack Easy Drummer plugin for the drum sounds, and then recorded the guitar and bass tracks directly into the DAW using the PreSonus Ampire plugin for the guitar and bass amps emulations. The performance is rather rough, but let's not focus on that too much. What I would like to focus on is how to add a wah pedal effect to the lead guitar track. Now I want the wah to come in at a certain part of the song. I don't want it to play throughout the entire track. So this is a great use case for automation. I'm going to play the part right as the transition occurs, and you can see where marker 2 is. Right as it hits marker 2, that's when I want to engage the wah. Let's just listen to the transition really quickly. So right as that crosses over into marker 2, that's going to be, kind of the build up into like a small guitar solo, and I want to engage the wah pedal and kind of play around with it. So let's start by opening up the Ampire plugin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle the wah on off. As soon as I touch this button, I've given focus to the automation toolbar for the wah pedal active parameter. And what I can do now is I can grab this little hand tool and I can slide it over top of the lead guitar track. And what that's going to do, it's going to create a wah wah active automation envelope for that track. So once I drag it over top, it does two things. It enables automation so I can actually view it on top of the track. And if I want to see the other envelopes, I can expand the envelopes here. By default, I get a volume and pan automation envelope, and this is the wah which I've recently just engaged. So let's reduce that. I don't really need to see that. I just want to see it on top of the track. I'll remove the Ampire plugin real quick, or reduce it. Okay, so right now it's showing that this is on the whole time, so I can slide that down, and then I want to use the line tool here so that starting where this marker is, it's going to turn it on. So I can just drag that across, and really for the rest of that performance I'm just going to say, hey, we're going to keep it on. So now when I play this, you're going to hear the wah activate. Now that's great, but I really want the wah to do a little bit more than that, so I'm going to open my Ampire plugin again, and I want to move it around a little bit. I want it actually, I'm going to play with it as it plays to give it a little bit more feel. So again, touch the parameter that you want to automate, go up to the automation toolbar, select the hand tool, and drag it over top of the track, and that's going to create your wah wah automation. Now this is for the pedal itself, like moving the pedal up and down, not just turning it on and off. And so if I expand my envelopes, I see I have the wah pedal active, and I have a new one for actually the wah pedal moving it around. Now I have to change this mode. I'm gonna make it to touch, and that means as I touch it, it's going to move. Now if I let go of it, it'll go back to the value wherever the line is on the automation track. The latch value, once I move it, it'll continue to draw that line at that level wherever it's been moved. It'll latch to wherever I placed it last. So let's just select the touch mode, and then I'm going to play that into the transition, and I'm going to play around with the wah, and I'm going to record these values. Okay, great. And I'm just going to play that back real quick. I know I'm kind of running short on time. This takes a lot longer. And we're going to hear it turn on, and then we're going to hear it read back those values. And since we're running really short on time, I'm going to wrap that up. Thank you so much for evaluating my video. This is the first guided auditor tutorial that I've done. I think it went okay, and I do appreciate your time. Thank you.